first disclaimer, this video is not intended to be ASMR. There's people out here, you might hear talking, you might hear people outside, my window's open, I'm right next to the window. It's a beautiful day out. It's like 70 degrees, 74 maybe. And I've just been outside, soaking in the sun as much as I can. So yeah, if, you know, this might not be relaxing, I'm not gonna be whispering, it's just me, the raw, authentic me today, and my runny nose. Yeah, no, it's really nice. And then tomorrow, so when you're seeing this, it's going to be like 80 degrees, so you already know I'm gonna be outside all day. I'm gonna be soaking in that vitamin C, vitamin D? No, vitamin C. I also have a probiotic juice in here, and I'm actually really loving it. It's strawberry banana. We'll get into why I'm drinking it, but yeah, that's what I'm going to be sipping on today instead of coffee or tea or anything. It's going to be probiotic juice. So my natural hair, kind of, it's all over the place. I put it up in a bun while it was drying, and this is what happened to it. Yeah. I attempted to put on makeup today. It was rough to put it on my nose and my forehead, but I'm jumping ahead of myself. We'll get into that. So, with all the disclaimers out of the way, I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully the lighting changes won't be too crazy, but I guess that's the awesome thing about the sun. But I realized I haven't done a updated version, an updated anything about my life. So like life update, chit chat, a rant. I haven't done one of those in, I want to say, almost a year. I think the last one I did honestly was, oh my gosh, May of 2020, when I uploaded a video, you know, like basically crying about my breakup and the pandemic obviously was going on, and it was I laugh about it now, but it was really such a scary, hard time for everyone, but especially the breakup part. I can't believe, oh my god, we've come so far. Anyway, whenever the weather's really nice, I get a runny nose, and it's usually only out of one nostril, and it's like, why? I don't understand that. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I didn't really have a video planned for this week, let alone two, so this actually is very fitting because I've been wanting and needing to talk about some stuff and just keep you guys updated, keep you guys informed, because it's very easy to show that everything is fine and dandy in your life, when in reality it's not. And everyone has something that they're going through, definitely. But I think it's time for me to kind of open up, at least on here, a little bit about what I've been struggling with and what I've been dealing with over the last couple months, but especially over the last year. So that's what this is going to be about. I open up about it a lot more on Patreon, so I'm not going to go into complete detail about everything on here, just because I already did like a half-hour long video on my Patreon about it. So if you are interested in the full details, it will be on my Patreon. If not, that's fine too. This is just kind of for me, honestly, to vent, because it's kind of difficult after a while to speak about these things to the people in my life, because I don't want to overwhelm them or come across as complaining, you know, and just talking about the same things over and over and hearing the same advice and the same results and everything like that. What's happening with my hair? So it is time to talk to you guys about, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, I have been dealing with stomach issues. My health has been honestly not the best for the past year, but especially the past about 6 months. It hasn't been well at all. And it all has to do with my stomach. Now, like I said, I go into a bunch of detail about it, so I don't want to come on here and explain every symptom and every test I've done and everything the doctor has prescribed and this and that, because quite honestly it's exhausting, and it would be exhausting to hear, let alone talk about. But if you guys don't know, just a quick overview. I've been dealing with stomach issues since this time last year. It's when it all began. And it has been, you know, between pains in my gut, in my intestines, in my bowels, to issues with, you know, eating, whether I feel like I can't eat, or I eat the wrong thing, or I eat too much, and then I feel pain from that, whether it's pressure, bloating, discomfort, everything in the book that you can really think of, I've been dealing with. And it's just crazy, because there are good days and there are bad days. Surprisingly, today is a good day, and I am very surprised that it's a good day, because this past weekend I've experienced something that was just insane, and something I was not expecting and did not want to go through whatsoever. That really kind of pushed me to my breaking point of like, okay, I'm done. And when I say I'm done, when I say I'm done, I mean I'm done trying to I'm done with the maybes. I'm done with the, oh, maybe it's this and maybe it's that, and you know, maybe this is causing it, and no, it's not that, it's most likely this. And you know, when you're going in and out of doctors' offices and trying to find different doctors, different specialists, and then having to wait in between those times and seeing them, and then trying different methods, different medications, and it's just, it is tiring, and I'm done with the trying. I just want results, and I know that patience and time is a big factor in, you know, dealing with health issues. I love airplanes, oh my gosh. just, at some point, you hit a wall. And I feel like everyone has experienced this with something in their life, whether it's non-health related, whether it's mentally, whether it's anything. You just hit a point where you realize you've done everything you can do. I've been trying, I've been patient, I've given it time. It's been a year and I am not getting any better. And I just wanted to touch on the incident that happened this weekend, Saturday night. Ironically, I was put on medication, an antibiotic, for basically something to do with gut bacteria. Just very simple. The doctor put me on this, said take this for 2 weeks. It'll get rid of the bad gut bacteria. Okay, cool. So I was put on that, and I was on it for a little less than a week. And I didn't really notice any difference in taking the medication. I know it takes sometimes a while for stuff to kick in. Sometimes it can even kick in after the fact. But Friday came around, excuse me, and I was feeling okay, but like every day I don't feel good, basically, is what I'm saying. Every day I don't feel good. Every day there's kind of a baseline of how I feel. And that baseline is, I feel okay. So how my day usually goes is in the morning I need at least an hour to TMI, to get gas out, to get bloating, out, to kind of just relieve the pressure in my upper stomach here. And that's basically it. I have a routine every morning. It's just walk around, get my stuff moving, use the bathroom, and it's painful. It is there's a lot of discomfort that goes into that process, but it's not unbearable. It's just the new normal that I have been accustomed to since all these problems started. So I am very in tune with, this is how I feel normally. I don't feel good, but I don't feel bad. I just feel discomfort basically 24/7, except when I'm sleeping, because I'm sleeping. Anyway, so that's how I feel normally. Saturday rolls around, and same thing. I feel just a little off on Saturday, but nothing to the point where I'm like, oh, I feel really different. Like, this isn't how I normally feel. Like I said, some days are better than others. So some days I'll be able to go out as you guys see, or I'll film, and I just feel better when I'm moving. And sometimes I can eat like pretty normal things, and other times I eat really light just because I'm just not feeling it. So it's a day by day thing for sure, which is very annoying. But anyway, so Saturday evening rolls around. I decide to eat something that I have not eaten in a while, and I ate a flatbread pizza. And it wasn't big. It literally just had cheese and bread. I am not going to sit here and say that all of the following events happened because of a piece of pizza, but I think it played a factor in it. That's why I'm mentioning it. And as well as the antibiotics, because they are new. They're new in my system. And I just want to say, all this is speculation. I'm just going off of how I'm feeling, what I think. I don't know. I have no answers, really, so that is why it's so frustrating. Because I can only go off of what I feel and the information that I know that it could maybe be. And so I ate the pizza. A couple of hours later, my stomach begins to hurt. Now, with the medication, I take it 3 times a day, and I found out that you were obviously supposed to take probiotics with your antibiotics. Kind of didn't really register. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know I have to do that, but I didn't start doing that until a couple days in, and I wasn't taking a lot. I had maybe a couple sips of yogurt. That was about it. So now I have probiotic juice and smoothies and more yogurts because you'll see why. My stomach begins to hurt Saturday night, about 8, maybe 9 o'clock. So your girl was running to the bathroom, doing the do. And at first it started as like a normal stomach ache, like, okay, my stomach hurts, I need to go to the bathroom. I did. It wouldn't stop. So there was relief for maybe a little bit, and then it went right back to, okay, my stomach hurts, I need to go to the bathroom again. But this time it wasn't normal. Now, this is the first time in a long time throughout the year that I had an actual stomach ache. Like, I ate something bad and now my stomach is paying the price. I haven't felt this pain in a while. So I started getting a little nervous because of all the issues I already have. I'm like, great, now who knows how I'm going to be feeling. So the nerves started to kick in, the anxiety, the panic. And so I'm using the bathroom, not doing very well. I start sweating, start panicking, because the pain was an easy 11 out of 10. It was one of the worst pains I've experienced when it comes to stomach issues and just physical pain in general, to be honest. And that's when I kind of knew, like, this is wrong, this shouldn't be happening. Is it the pizza? Is it the antibiotics? Is it the mixture? Is it, like, why is this happening? And unfortunately, it got to the point where I think the pain was so unbearable that I started holding my breath, got really, really anxious, and kind of forced myself into a panic-like state where I fainted and fell and hit my face on the hard floor. And I don't want to laugh because it's not freaking funny, and it's sad and scary, and I shouldn't have to worry about fainting because of a stomach ache. And so I'm frustrated. I'm really frustrated and scared and confused because I thought I was getting better, and I had a lot of hope in this last doctor's visit because she is an amazing doctor, highly recommended by other people, and like she knows what she's talking about. So it wasn't her fault whatsoever, and we are going through the process of figuring it out, and there are steps that, has to be taken, which I understand, but when you have an instant that happens like that, to where your forehead and your nose gets bruised, and you are in pain, and you faint, and you wake up on the floor, and you're so confused, and then your stomach, it's something that I just wish didn't happen, because it caused me to get more down on the situation and lose a lot of hope, which I did not want to do. And Um, I think I am just very tired of feeling very tired and feeling like nothing's gonna get better and feeling like, what is wrong with me? Why is this happening? I thought I was getting better, now it feels like it's worse. And even though I have a good idea of why I fainted, that stomach pain is like hell. And I can't experience that again, because it scares me to what if, just all the what ifs, as I'm sure you can imagine. What if I feel that again and it doesn't stop? What if I eat something and it's so bad that my stomach pain, I go to the hospital, which I almost did, and I didn't know if I had a concussion. I didn't know how hard I hit my head. I didn't know if my stomach was going to stop hurting. I was sweating profusely. I looked like I was on my deathbed and ended up with bruises on my face, and I tried to put makeup on my face today, on my nose, and it hurts. I couldn't. And it just pisses me off. It just pisses me off so bad, because I'm ready to live again, and I'm ready to just be done with this chapter in my life. And it just sucks when you aren't in control. At the end of the day, I wish I was more in control of my health, and I just wish I knew what was wrong so I could fix it. And that's the crappy thing in life, is you can't always fix things, and it sucks. It really sucks. All these airplanes today. So that happened, and luckily I was taken care of, and I relaxed, iced my face, my stomach did eventually stop hurting, and then luckily, thank God, that pain subsided, and I kind of went back to normal yesterday. Like, my stomach isn't in this crazy amount of pain. It's pretty consistent to how I would normally feel, which is but now, other than the physical pain, I'm struggling mentally, and I fought so long and hard over this last year to just get over certain hurdles and keep pushing and giving myself strength and finding strength in other things and finding myself again and finding happiness even through the physical struggles and the pains. I was still able to build up my mental strength, and I've never been so grateful that I was able to do that, because I was going through it and it was really low. And now I'm scared because I felt like that Saturday night was almost a step backwards for my mental and physical health, and I just miss life, and I miss being able to plan my days and my weeks and my life, because I don't know how I'm gonna feel every single day. I wake up, could be a bad day, could be a good day. I'm scared to go out to eat because I'm scared that I'm gonna eat something wrong, even though I have been on a diet like a religious diet for at least half a year. I did lose about 50 pounds, and I know so many of you guys have noticed, and it wasn't in the healthiest way, unfortunately. I changed my eating habits a lot, and it got to the point where I was scared that I was going to develop an eating disorder. And I'm just being as transparent as I can right now, because losing 50 pounds, yeah, it's not a crazy amount to lose in, you know, a matter of half a year. It was over time, but it was still not my choice to do it. And it wasn't in a healthy way that I wanted to do it. And I'm just scared to eat sometimes. I'm scared to plan a day with my friends because I'm scared that I'm not going to be near the food that I need, or the rest that I need, or what if, all the what ifs, and that, what if I start hurting while we're out doing this? What if I faint? What if this? What if that? There's just, and I know a lot of these now are my mind trying to play tricks on me, trying to make me feel worse because I am scared. And I'm sad, and I'm frustrated. Because when you don't see a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're right there and you just can't grab it. And every day feels like the same thing, and the same routine, and the same issues. And not to mention, I see so many people going back to normal with the vaccinations and the pandemic. We're finding a new normal, which is great. And I'm so excited and happy about that. But then I can't help but look at me and tell myself that, you can't do that. You can't do that right now. You have to stay in this little box because you're not well right now. And I'm tired of feeling that way about myself. I'm tired of feeling pity for myself. And especially when I know so many other people have it so much worse with their health and with diseases and, everything in the book that you can think of. I know that people struggle every single day with much worse. And it makes things 10 times harder, because the realization I came to the other day was, if I was physically healthy, I would be unstoppable. And I say that not in a cocky way, not in any type of way, but what I'm saying is, if I didn't have this issue or this struggle in my life, I would be happier. I would be ready. I would be excited to face the world. And there are so many things that I want to do. There are so many things that I'm ready for. And I just feel like they're an arm away, like an arm's reach away. And I just can't grab it yet. And it's patience. I have never learned more about patience than I have this year, and just about taking care of yourself as much as possible. And it's hard. It's really hard at times, especially this weekend. And I'm feeling better today. All around, I'm I guess I'm just ready for answers, and I'm just ready for the next step and the next chapter. I'm ready to be healthy. So whatever surgery, whatever method that they have, that they can do, that the doctors can do to help me, I'm just ready for that, because like I said, there are next steps that I can do. I think I'm just at the point where I'm ready and I don't think I can wait any longer. And it's scary to think of procedures and stuff like that, but believe it or not, I think after this weekend I would much rather go through a procedure than to faint while using the bathroom and ending up on the floor with my pants down. That wasn't fun, and that was very embarrassing. Just to myself, I felt so embarrassed, and I woke up and I was like, okay. I fainted twice in a matter of like half a year, and I don't think I ever want to faint again, because it is the scariest experience, but also very painful, to run out of air and to not remember falling and then waking up with a bruised face and bruised knees. I'm done with that, and I'm done living in fear, because gosh darn it, I want to go out to eat. I want to hang out with friends. I want to meet people. I want to go on trips and not worry about my health for one day. Just one. So that's basically where I'm at, and I don't want you guys to take this as I am depressed and I'm not doing well or anything like that. That's not the case. I'm just getting my feelings out. And I also want to keep you guys updated and just in the mix of everything, in case I can't upload for a week or so, whenever that may happen. I didn't even plan on filming today for this upload day, but I decided to be open and let you guys in on it. And not everything is rainbows and sunshine, and sometimes sometimes filming is a struggle, and I've tried to keep up with it as much as I can, but there are just days where I just want to drink my probiotic and cry a little bit and talk. Which I just did. And now I'm gonna go eat a lunch that isn't the yummiest, because I would love a freaking burger or a slice of pizza or some ramen, but I am going to play it safe until we figure out the next step in solving the entity that is my stomach. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm just gonna say, please be respectful, and please don't try to diagnose me, or anyone for that matter. I know a lot of people try to be very transparent online, and people like to diagnose them, and that's just not what we're gonna do here. I am getting my help that I need. It is just taking a long time, and this is just frustrating, and I just wanted to vent about all of that. But of course, you know, let's have conversations in the comments. I am, you know, here to talk about health, and whether it's mental, whether it's physical health. It's important to talk about it, and you don't have to pretend you're okay if you're not okay. I will help as much as I can, just like I know you guys help as much as you can, and all we can really do is lift each other up and talk about things. Just talk about things, just make them known, and that it's okay. It's gonna be okay. We're all gonna get to that end goal where we want to be, where we need to be. Let's just hope that everything, trust the timing, trust the process. That's why I have this tattoo. 1, 2, 3. Trust the order of things. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know, just trust it. Trust the process. There's a reason why it is the way it is, and everything comes in time. So I guess that's inspirational for the ending, but yeah, I'm just gonna be taking it easy this week. There's a Patreon video coming this week, a try-on haul, which I'm actually really excited to try on because I'm excited for summer. Oh, the sweater is making me want summer. And then I don't know if there's going to be a video on Friday or not. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. How about that? We'll see how I'm feeling. So yeah, you can't really see anything because I put on a little bit of makeup, but it's definitely sore. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw the other day I posted the bruise, like the marks and the bruises, and yeah, it was wild. Maybe I'll put it as the thumbnail. Thank you guys for watching and for listening. If you've made it this far, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt to upload. But thank you guys for sticking with me, for being here, and for caring. I really appreciate it. And I will keep you guys updated whenever I get an update. Whenever I have more news, I will keep you guys updated. Please stay safe. And I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and just stay happy as much as you can. Everything's gonna be okay. Fingers crossed. Until next time, I just want to say good night or good morning and sleep tight, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye guys.